Hello and good evening. Bro, I think my brain is cooked. I was listening to this song and I'm like, is it just me? Or does it feel slower? Like I felt like it was playing at 0.9 speed or something. Oh god. Yeah, anyways, we are here for the interesting Wednesday update for ZZZ. But regardless, an update's an update. We are we are here to check out the new stuff. Um I'm not gonna finish all the story today. I don't know how far I'll really get into it, to be honest. Um but we'll probably do a little bit of it. Um, and then we'll probably save the rest of it for like Friday or something. Hopefully, I'll be much better by then, and I'll be able to absorb a lot more of it. But we'll see. Tomorrow, I still want to do Honkai Impact since I should have enough to progress to the next section of the story. But I honestly don't know how much that's gonna be. So if tomorrow's stream ends up being a lot shorter, then I guess that's not too bad since I get to rest a bit more in that regard. Um, But yeah, anyways, before we start doing the story stuff and all that, we need to do your polls. Now, you told me before, but I already forgot. Who did you want me to poll for first? If that's still your polling plan, because I think you said you want both Trigger and Seed? Trigger first, and then pray we win 50-50 for Seed. Okay. Dangmu too. Alright, you heard the man. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I have to download some more resources. Yay, another gigabyte. Wow. I mean, this 1 gigabyte's taking quite a bit, so it's a bit detrimental. Anyways, you mentioned uni tomorrow, so I'm guessing you're going back. Excited? Early? No, not excited. Fair. Need early wake up. Oh right, your schedule requires some early classes and stuff. There's no changing. Lovely. We're almost there, 90%. Of course, we are in the office, not the office, the UBSEC. Of course, they show the feet. Bro, even Trigger doesn't get all that. What? Wow, you really don't have that many bang moves, huh? Oh no. How's that the machine? What machine? Come behind me. Oh, okay. Alright, so let's get started. We are 40 pulls away. You told me trigger first. So that'll leave us with 90 some. Well, assuming we need to pull that much, but we'll see. Oh, I have not claimed the mail. Let's go do that. 600 for the mail. Have you bought the monthly reset stuff? Yes, you have. Alright. Let us go. I don't know if you need any more Ambies or Nicole, but you know, glad to see the both of them are tag teaming it up. Do I even want to click for this? I probably don't want to click for this, to be honest.
Pleasure to work with you, Proxy.
We'll just skip through the rest. I just want to at least finish that one because we were already in it to win it. Alright, Nicole. Alright, so trigger should be in this temple. Oh hey, speaking of the cunning hairs, Billy decides to join up.
Watching over you.
Nice shot. Alright. This is where we need the luck to You're asking for a bit much. I feel like my luck was already exhausted on everything. Okay, Ambi's already maxed out, but we got another Nicole. Ooh, new W engine. Another W engine. Alright, they stopped giving Nicole's because they didn't want us to find out. Bruh, they actually want us to not get Nicole's. We got freaking Han Yin Hu. But you know what? That's not bad. Okay, yeah. Nicole just dipped. She ain't here no more. Oh, a little bit early.
Surely there's a victory feast after the mission.
The wrong support character, but the right 5-star.
Obol Squad's heavy weapons
Congratulations,
specialist,
you won your other
Z,
50-50.
has arrived.
Right. We managed to save 42. Not exactly a lot, but you know, it's better than losing the 50-50. Alright, what's your Nicole at?
The cunning hairs are here.
Oh, you have enough to max out Nicole anyways. Alright, cool. You got
Need
your
something?
Mindscape
My
6
services are
Nicole.
expensive.
Oh, right, Bangbu. Almost forgot about him. Bangbu Mercury. It said we were halfway through the pity, so. Oh. Was this one also a little bit early? I honestly don't remember anymore. Yes, look at him in all his round glory. I think we got it a little bit early. Not that you really needed it, but you know, hey, whatever you can save, it works. I don't know what you were gonna say, but I sense greed behind those words. Do not. Okay, this should be my account. Let's just click through everything. Got a new set. Ding a ding. Alright, I need to burn some stamina, so let's quickly do that first, and then we'll take a look at the agent trials.
Adjust your breathing.
Well, I'm sure you still have a lot of stuff to do on your ZZZ account. I don't know how much you managed to clean up. I'm gonna guess there's probably still quite a lot you can do.
No time to deal with you individually. Apologies.
Time to go to Mr. Tin Man, get me some coffee. Man, I took some medication earlier, but I feel like it's not really kicking in. But I'm afraid to take another one because I feel like I'm gonna get knocked out like a light. It's been a while since I've done the drive disc farm, because I've been just farming XP books just because I feel like I can finally sit down on my account and probably start bringing some characters up to like level 50. Just so I can get those standard pulls and all that. I'm gonna guess this is for the new girl coming up. I don't know if this is better than the other set, or like some other characters. Damage by 15% for 12 seconds. Okay, so chain attack or ultimate for the other one, but this one's EX special attack or ultimate, so I think this one would technically be better for most characters. It's like what? I feel like I probably get more EX specials off than chain attacks, I would think. But I think Astra is probably still gonna stick on this one. She does all the quick assist stuff. And what was our set? Basic attack damage. Attack character using special or ultimate. Basic attack by 20%. I'll start farming it just for the new set, just for the support set, but I wonder what other characters technically use basic attacks a lot in their kit. But like the only character that I still use that I feel like could benefit from basic attack might be Soldier 11 every now and then, but I feel like the fire set's still pretty good because it gives all those crit bonuses, but I wonder if anyone's done the maths. I don't think it's Ambi. Like what? Ambi has the Aftershock set. And then I don't even know what Trigger uses, to be honest.
Careful, don't get scared. Stay on offense. Clear your mind. You're gonna pay. Link your strikes to score. You're all riddled with flaws.
That should be enough to uncap us. Alright, now let's take a look at the trials. Thank goodness they have us skip the 4 stars. I don't know why they don't do that for the other games now, but I mean, I guess for Genshin it's kind of fine because they still release 4 stars more often than all the other games. So like, I guess that's fair. But like for freaking HSR, like, aware.
Adjusting for wind.
Okay, what's this?
You're in my
My turn, my turn!
increased firepower.
That'll teach
Time
ya.
to pin them down.
You still don't have Lucy? Did you? I'm guessing you never played the event that gave the free Lucy.
Out target locked.
Time to go.
Fire support ready.
Lucky you, you're next.
Pierce right through.
Watch out, they're strong, man.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Gotta run. Not so fast.
Oh, what?
Over here.
Time to pin them down.
Behave now. You don't have what it takes. Okay.
Holding position.
Alright, Seed, you're up. Bro, why the hell would I build Neko when I have freaking Alice, bro? It's attack the team with the highest initial attack is considered Seed's Vanguard. Makes a special attack, applies strike, assassin to Vanguard. The Vanguard uses EX special, applies onslaught. When both are active, both Seed and Vanguard gain Besiege.
No problem.
But what does this buff do? Is a question. Okay, so either Seed hits or anyone using their using their energy. Well, I say anyone, but the other attacker or Seed themselves.
Been on standby for a long time.
Initiating devastating strike!
Oh, that's pretty straightforward.
Oops, I can't really control my strength. I watch your back. Hey. Now over here. Is revenge your objective? He's seen your punch him again! A beautiful shooting star! Not over yet! Definitely not my type. It's going a little harder, Walter.
Wow. Now that those are I guess it's time to well, I haven't been clicking for these. I haven't clicked for these in a while. I doubt there's anything here because they stopped doing stuff with this. Alright, so let's see. How many chapters we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's see. I don't think I'll get that many done, but you know. We'll try and get through a little bit of stuff. I should do some polls. How many polls do I even have? 207. I forgot. I lost a lot on Alice. Holy shit! I have so many Vangbu polls. And standard, we just set the pity. So. Army wants to wait until Monato gets added to the standard, and then maybe I'll pull standard again.
Hey kids, I trust you've been well. The miasma shrouding Lemnian Hollow still hasn't cleared, and since Waifei Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain ore, I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
The city's air isn't great, but the real concern is the miasma still spreading through Waifei Peninsula. Do you have any plans to address it, Mr. Mayor?
A close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic. But enough small talk. I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma and the danger still posed by the Exaltists. Miasma is a natural byproduct within the Hollows, a unique form of ether that causes more severe corruption effects than ordinary ether, producing even more powerful ethereals and sacrifices. That's nothing new to you two, Phaethon, but the miasma raging within Lemnian Hollow has far exceeded what natural seepage could produce.
It's all because of the Exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices. And now miasma is spreading rampantly within the Hollow.
That's right. From thwarting the Exaltists' plan to seize control of Waifei Peninsula to dismantling Porcelumex, everything you've done has surely dealt a major blow to the Exaltists' influence in the region.
But the Exaltists' actions are still harming the people of Waifei Peninsula, and the miasma in Lemnian Hollow shows no sign of letting up.
Which brings me to the reason I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil once and for all has finally arrived. Porcelumex's co-chief executive officer Farog secretly allied with the Exaltists to carry out unlawful hollow experiments, seriously endangering the safety and interests of Waifei Peninsula's citizens and businesses. I'll spare you all the official jargon, but in short, Porcelumex's influence and control over Waifei Peninsula have been significantly restricted. But investigations and operations by the city government in Waifei Peninsula are still being hindered because another major player has rolled in. A defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz, has been deployed to Waifei Peninsula over the past few days, imposing temporary military control to investigate Porcelumex and contain the Exaltist threat.
The Defense Force wasn't involved with the issues in Waifei Peninsula before, so why'd they show up now?
Waifei Peninsula is a key porcelain production area after all, and has always been a highly contested prize amongst the city's various official powers. Besides protecting the city, everyone is eager to claim a bigger share of the wealth and influence it provides. Major General Lorenz is no easygoing man. Ruthless would be the mildest way to describe him when it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porcelumex's other co-chief executive officer, Lucro, and the two often
Of course, it's either with the army or it's with the freaking nut jobs.
Lucro secured Lorenz's support by offering him a share of Waifei Peninsula's interests. Having the backing of a Defense Force Major General would greatly benefit his dealings within TOPS.
Sounds like a power game between TOPS and the Defense Force. But where exactly is this opportunity to take out the Exaltist remnants?
According to the action plan the Defense Force submitted to the city, eradicate the Exaltists sits at the top of their agenda. That's also their most legitimate reason for deploying to Waifei Peninsula. Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city, but with Porcelumex and the Defense Force already muddying the waters, A heavy-handed move by the municipal government could turn the conflict into a turf war over interests. I won't pretend I'm above it all, but I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither the city government nor Yunquay Summit can act directly this time. But for you, Faithin,
Yeah, we always do the legal business. That's right.
Yes, Faithin, a legend among proxies, an
Okay,
outlaw
now
of
it's
the underground,
self-glazing.
the last disciple of a secret research institute, Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand, the one who saved the Void Hunter from the brink of collapse. It's my time to shine again, right?
to be honest, I won't need all those people helping me. But you're right. It's time for the protagonist to take the stage. I spotted the name Obol Squad on the Defense Forces unit roster. I've heard of their past exploits, and some of their members have had both professional and personal dealings with you. I believe they could be a trustworthy source of support. Their commanding officer this time is Miss Isolda, who worked with you during the investigation into the Exaltists in Porcelumex. I assume you're already well acquainted with her.
Just stay there, ass
we'll
last
be taking
time.
part in the operation against the Exaltists as proxies working with the Defense Force?
Exactly. But the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report. You'll be introduced as Special Holotech Advisors and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations during your visit with the Defense Force. Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult-to-remember titles, but sometimes those titles can come in handy. Though I have to say, the ones you came up with a moment ago did sound a lot cooler.
Right.
By the way, we came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make any real headway.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit. I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolda in advance. The specific plans and arrangements will be up to you two to discuss with Isolda and Obol Squad. Well, I have official duties to attend to, and you both have an important mission ahead, so let's keep it brief. Once again, I wish you the best of luck.
A part of me's maybe not half expecting, but part of me's kind of wondering when we're gonna hit with the bam. The mayor was actually not a good person. 'Cause I feel like it could totally happen. But then again, I feel it would be pretty cliche if it does. Alright, it's time to head out with our old/new buddies. Oh, we're just going straight to the hollow? Alright, bet. Alright. It begins. Ugh. Oh.
The Hollow hits city center
Uh-oh,
out
I
of
don't like the
nowhere.
spooky vibe we got going.
Without support from the Obsidian
I don't know.
Division, they
I don't
won't
know
hold for
how long I'll go for. Maybe I'll go for like
I
2
knew you couldn't count on
parts,
Helios's
whoever
water
they consider as
systems.
parts.
Doesn't matter. We've seen worse, haven't we?
The track we're guarding
So I would
this
expect
time
another
is a
hour
key route for
to an hour and a
evacuating
half,
civilians
probably.
and
That's
transporting
probably the
aid.
furthest I'll go.
This is our last line of defense. The civilians are right behind
Okay,
us.
yes, I see
We
I
must
sold
hold
in the
line.
back.
Magus, you're late today?
You never miss Captain's pep talk. Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us. Still,
Oh, this is probably back when she was still human, or whatever happened.
Unacceptable, soldier.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad assembled.
Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad.
Oh, this squad got wiped out if I remember correctly.
Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting map.
Fall back, Orpheus.
Fall back. No. No. We have to kill it. Whatever it takes. Get back. I'm from Yunkoi Summit.
Oh, there's the
We'll hold the line
Shifu's
from here.
sister.
You can fall back now, comrades. Everyone. We can still save them. And the civilians, they're right behind us. We can't back down. We cannot fall back. So, is this the end? Revenge. Against what? The Hollow? Against everything. I've already lost everything.
Captain? Captain Magus? Nagus, were you dreaming again?
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in my memory module.
That's a cap.
So, were you dreaming about the past again?
It's a good thing you gave up your studies at the Meta School to enlist, Orphe.
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times. Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep all the time.
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode. And I've told you before, use my proper title while on duty, and stop eavesdropping on me.
Bro, it's hard to
Yes,
eavesdrop when
Captain
you're attached to
Magus.
her.
I swear, I'll never listen to you sleep talking again. But given how you're always right behind me, it's kinda hard not to overhear.
It's not sleep talking. It's echoes of residual signals from the vocal module during self-diagnostic mode.
Yes, Captain Magus. I swear, I'll never eavesdrop on your, whatever that was during self-diagnostic mode again.
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. I mean, my self-diagnostic ran longer than expected. It feels like some kind of bad omen.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
Well, I am just like you. An idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Superstition is the only knowledge I've got that I can actually rely on. Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing, Orphe.
Yes, Captain Magus. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Good morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltists stronghold. Thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumex, We've gathered intel on several key Exaltist communication hubs within the Hollow. However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel. Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obol. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember to use proper ranks during operations.
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
After all this time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy from the city government will be assisting Obol Squad. Is that confirmed?
Yeah, Trigger was just telling me we've got a super capable and trustworthy friend coming to work with us.
Trigger is right. There will indeed be a guest from the city government joining us as a technical advisor to assist Obol Squad in the operation. Per the agreed arrangements, our guest will meet you all inside the Hollow. The Exaltists have long plagued Waifei Peninsula. Obsidian Division's mission is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as scouts. Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base. Blitz Squad will handle the frontal assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation codename Blitz and Aegis. Obol Squad, gear up and get ready!
I like how all of it's just like apparently in just like one linear part of the map. Alright. While they're off field, they can unleash aftershock attacks. They're recovered by all the heat, and you hold the skill.
Blitz Squad in position.
Aegis Squad, report your position. Do you copy?
Fire! Copy, Captain Magus. Aegis reporting in.
We're en route with the chopper. ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz Squad 3 o'clock.
Primary objective, rendezvous with the mayor's envoy.
Must be something pretty important if they've got Obol Squad handling the pickup.
They're very powerful, but also a very nice person.
Oh, so what sort of person are they exactly?
Oh, there we are.
Let's save the chit-chat for after the mission. Stay focused on the battle.
Let's just wing around the corner.
The envoy and escort team are inside the building up ahead.
By the way, why are we meeting inside the Hollow?
Captain Magus is all about action. She prefers getting to know our partners in live combat scenarios rather than listening to someone
Live
introduce
combat?
them.
Us? Lego.
At least, that's what Colonel Isolde said.
You're making me sound like I'm some unreasonable, clueless kid or something.
Really? I just hope the captain doesn't.
Right, they have all this
shooting out
dialogue,
the
and it
way.
took just a few short steps to get here. Okay, bruh.
We've successfully rendezvoused with the target. Now, let me take a look at Colonel Isolde's intel report. Captain Magus, this is the Special Hollow Technology Consultant, the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations, as well as the...
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
Hey everyone. Forget the titles. Why don't you all just call me Proxy?
So this is the amazing Mr. Phaethon that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about. Turns out you're actually pretty down to earth.
I know who you are. You must be the infamous Phaethon they mentioned, right?
Trigger was definitely talking about the renowned Mr. Phaethon.
Usually, only heroic characters are described as renowned. For villains, it would be...
If the other side is a villain, then working with them means we're on the side of villains too.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a proxy join up with Obol Squad. I'm an old-timer who plays by the rules. No dramatic backstory, no need for wild adventures like the younger ones. So I've rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military. Especially someone from, well, the underworld. Like
Yeah,
you.
that whole backstory crap. Nah, this is the anime game we're talking about. There's gotta be some very important backstory.
A hero working from the dark side, protecting the city in secret. I have to admit, that sounds pretty cool.
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments, but don't mistake that for me seeing you as a hero. Everyone walking the city has their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you. But I hope your goals won't interfere with Obol's mission, or violate the Defense Force's principles. Otherwise...
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd say we're on the same side.
I hope so.
Whether I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission. After all, we're still deep inside the Hollow, surrounded by Exaltists.
Regardless of your position, if you get things done, that's not bad in my book.
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objectives and explain the role that Phaethon will play in this operation. As an expert Hollow guide, or a proxy, Phaethon will use the current map intel and Hollow data to chart the most efficient route for us, Obol Squad. At the same time, we'll provide cover for Phaethon as the proxy collects Hollow data and monitors the changes and activity of the miasma.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military.
Do they really need to go in depth about the operations where we just know we need to just kill shit and find shit?
Captain Magus, according to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working alongside Trigger and Soldier 11. Sharper, more precise, and more perceptive than any scout. That's how Soldier 11 described the proxy. I don't think we've ever seen anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no other squad members or Isolde have any objections. That wraps up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
There are more enemies than we expected.
Agent Squad, report your status! Agent Squad, come in!
The enemy reinforcements just keep coming!
This squad is pinned down! Stay out! Agent Squad, do your copy!
Enemy reinforcements spotted to the northwest!
Agent Squad!
Speed and the others should be okay.
The fastest way to restore comms is to disable the nearby jamming devices.
Fire!
Maximum firepower!
Feels like the miasma around us is getting thicker.
Ether activity is rising around us. Keep an eye out for stronger enemies.
I can't tell if these enemies are really tanky, but I feel like we're just not doing that much damage.
right above the enemy, Captain.
Searching for the mission target.
Yeah.
Aegis Squad has reached the LZ. Blitz Squad, do you copy? Seed comms seem to be jammed. Is Seed Senior's comm system still working?
No, the speaker's all buzzy with static.
Let's clear the nearby enemies first, then regroup with the Captain ASAP. I wonder if the proxy, the envoy and the Captain have met up safely.
Initiate rush attack!
The area's all clear now. All those annoying pests.
C definitely feels like she hits harder.
Come
I
in,
don't know
Blitz
if that's
Squad.
just me.
Do you copy?
Aegis Squad, come in.
Aegis reporting in.
Okay, what is with the camera angle? Okay.
We just shut down the enemy's jamming equipment.
A large reserve of miasma.
Are there any ether transmission terminals inside the control room?
Roger. New objective. Shut down the ether transmission system.
I'll pierce right through. Press the advantage.
Snipers are better in
Okay, I really don't want to use the ults, but considering how long it took to kill that guy, maybe I should.
Remote support. In position.
The ether transmission system has been shut down.
Great. That cuts off the supply of miasma.
We eliminate the remaining enemies and head to the meeting point. And for us to show them what we've got, Orphe.
Yeah, all the damage is in the aftershock
Clearing out
attack.
the remaining enemies.
Those things look like coffins. They're kind of creepy.
What's a coffin? It's a thing where people are laid to rest.
Laid to rest? Oh, you mean like Seed Senior? Huh?
The unknown device. Now analyzing. Network communication structure detected.
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array. By cracking
I
part of the
mean,
data,
why don't you play
we can
now
locate
while I'm
the
just
other
doing
devices.
this? I mean, nothing's stopping you.
Looks like Proxy's quite the skilled hacker.
You're amazing, Proxy.
You're not secretly hacking into my brain while I'm asleep, are you?
Hey, come on. I'm a professional. I have standards.
Communication structure analysis. 50% complete.
Easy clap.
Those are ether reactors made by Porcelumex. To be honest, they look pretty ominous.
Force Lumex?
Dude, they recycle this area so many times.
Exaltists, right?
Not everyone in the company is bad. Hopefully.
Even if they're not all bad, plenty still played a part in this.
This is the only route Blitz Squad
Bro,
can
can't they
take.
just jump over that? I know if any character's got the movement, it's the ZZZ characters.
Great work, everyone.
And thanks to the envoy for
You already tucked yourself in. Oh, I see.
You all carried the operation. I was just doing my duty.
Yep, out there she goes.
Seed, you've met them before.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
You're Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the Porcelumex inspection.
I remember. Oh, Seed Senior says he remembers too. Shh, he's asleep right now, so he can't talk to you himself. But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be trusted. Someone worth trusting.
Alright, we got some good
Well,
rep with
to
Mr.
be
Seed.
honest,
Love to see
It
it.
was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior first. And then Seed Senior told me.
Seed Senior. Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech. Seed Senior is an intelligent construct, totally different from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs. You carry the same scent as me, Proxy. You must be quite knowledgeable in this field.
There you go.
Did you attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
Before it was destroyed, I guess, technically.
Strictly speaking, I never really went to a typical school.
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
The Defense Force, or rather, Obol Squad's comms channel, also seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
Being able to tune into both Seeds and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time. I have to say, you really are something special.
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as their commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution. All right, everyone, that's enough chit-chat.
Oh no.
Let's not forget
Magus is aware of our anime harem pro-type
Although
powers.
we've tracked down the Exaltists' communication outpost, it seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates unknown to the Defense Force. But no one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Faith and scales are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
Sounds pretty mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
I got this. Inside those devices, those are all sacrifices?
Feet, confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total. 7, 6, 5.
Man, if only sacrifices were that easy to kill.
2, 1. 0. Now we're all clear. Obol Squad. All enemies eliminated.
I'm guessing we just have some baby sacrifices now, with how much their Exaltist tech they got going now.
Is about to begin. How can swirling dust compete with a blazing fire?
Do all the Exaltists talk like this? It's really hard to understand.
Yeah, they're a bit cuckoo.
Seed, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
Hey, Seed Senior, you've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator, which often drives them to act unpredictably.
I'm pretty sure what I remember from the live stream, Orphe just like
rhyme or reason,
works with
the
other
miasma remains
Aftershock
essential to them.
characters, so think of
If we
like
follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting new era.
so I don't even know how to describe her. I guess she's technically like a sub DPS.
Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
I think you would probably do Orphe with Sanby. Yeah, you would either probably do Team 3 or Team 1, I would think. I don't know who skills better, Sanby or Seed with Orphe, but I mean, I guess it just depends on what elements you need.
Calm down, Captain Magus. As
Yeah, I think it's just, do you need more lightning, or do you
not
need
every
fire
member is
with a
guilty.
mix of lightning?
Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining. In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
We've hardly caught anyone yet, and you're already defending them? I know how to throw around grand quotes too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible. You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because you're one of them?
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon, specifically the section designated for Magus.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not
Damn.
yet.
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other or simply partners with our own suspicions, let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Phaethon.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice. These Obscura, and the factories that produce them, are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow. According to the data from Porcelumex and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Waifei Peninsula. Over 300 of them.
Over 300? Not even the entire Obsidian Division could deal with that many monsters. The entire Obsidian Division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far more dangerous than we had anticipated.
No, that's not right. Although I did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that all Obscura have sacrifices in them. The Obscura devices I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago. Phew. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
The proxy has a point, but there's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Waifei Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
A fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all too well.
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
That's not what I meant!
Oh my god, we actually see her not in the cutscene. Crazy. Okay, I'm gonna guess this is probably the end of part 1.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Obol Squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltist lunatics didn't stand a chance. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's flawless planning.
The proxy was amazing too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11 said. And just like all those rumors on Internet.
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
Help!
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltist scattered remnants.
She's been going on incognito sites without permission.
We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltist base. I'm not worried.
Man, a part of me wants to get a second part done just so that the next session won't be as painful, but man, I feel myself wavering. But I don't feel like this is a good place to end it. Like, we're just getting things kicked off. It feels such a, like a bad time to end it.
You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots. All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltists. By the way, Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with Obol? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
I'll have to think about that. I do remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50
okay, never mind. We're just selling her out completely. Okay.
Lasers.
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
She's not the most soft-spoken, but Captain Magus and the
She's
squad
the tough
have been
love
doing their
type of
best to
person,
support
maybe.
me, and her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
All right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
Whew. I guess this is the part where old grudges melt away and everyone makes nice.
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military, earn a proper rank, and truly protect New Eridu?
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
Proxy. How many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. They have to avoid the light and just try to survive in the shadows. And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes?
Oh damn, we're
Is the
really
defense
bringing
really so
it to
perfect?
that point.
Every single person?
You...
Alright, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes, okay?
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again. Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you. Would you mind coming with me later?
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax. I'll be with you.
Sir, your guests have arrived.
Alright, let's see. How does this guy look like? Oh, he totally looks like an asshole.
Obol Squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Waifei Peninsula, known as Obscura, which may pose a significant threat.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big opportunity, but I went to great lengths to get troops into Waifei Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Wise.
Welcome to Waifei Peninsula, Ambassador Wise.
I've been in Waifei Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Swabian Temple? Ah, Yunque Summit. Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower. Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the Mayor's personal agents, an infamous proxy, getting involved in Defense Force business?
Wise was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. He's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd
Oh, he
consider
thinks we're not
that
good
worthy.
enough, alright.
And
Okay.
as for the supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Wise is only here to assist Obol Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command. All part of the agreement to keep the city council from meddling with our military affairs in Waifei Peninsula. Which, I imagine, suits you just fine?
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow experts and personally by the mayor, it's only right that I give you a proper welcome. Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance, so I'm afraid I can't escort Wise to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde, until this operation is over, all of Wise's external communications and movements beyond Phylum Heights must be temporarily restricted.
Oh, come on.
That's a very unique way to treat a guest.
Major General, the mayor and Yunquei Summit might not be too happy about that.
That's an order, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Waifei Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Mr. Ambassador.
Oh?
Bro, we're not even allowed to return to our bed to sleep. So now what? Where am I gonna sleep?
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
No significant change in pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test. You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
Since you already see me as a villain, it's only natural I've learned how to avoid torture, right?
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the Mayor's envoy? That kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and communications? What does that mean?
It means we've got your precious faith and locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
That's just so...
That's terrible!
What a shame. I never thought the legendary proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught one day.
On the plus side, at least the legendary proxy Phaethon was caught by Obol Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Don't worry. Obol Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
And then the proxy will be free.
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the proxy and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics.
No, my gotcha dailies. It's over.
My apologies, Proxy.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the Squad.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Waifei Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
I never thought you'd show such resolve, Proxy. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Once again, Proxy, you have my apologies.
We all sleep in a tent together or something. Not the nitro fuel oil. She knows. She totally knows. Ain't no way.
As
Oh my god,
Master's
Fairy
supreme assistant and
is
a
back.
thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restricted, unlike the second assistant.
Fairy, you really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you? When will you finally understand that as his sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
Alright, you two, enough arguing. I'm just a pitiful, useless captured proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured, Master remains an elite hacking expert.
Save your useless sympathy, First Assistant. Luckily, not even the Hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the Defense Force's jamming is barely an inconvenience.
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
Which means Wise can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive can continue as planned.
I saw some new data with my eye implants in the hollow. I need you to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more trustworthy than your calculations, Fairy.
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that EOS and Master saw.
If the defense force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know Second Assistant and your Master had nothing to do with it.
Oh god, okay, we're being sold out on our
Leave
own.
the rest to me and Fairy Wise, just like always.
Then leave clearing out the hollow to me and Obol Squad, just like always.
The defense force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Wise.
Give me a second. Alright, what's the hubbub? Oh, we got some dead peeps. Oh boy, it's one of these. Easy peasy. Got this in the bag.
All units be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300 meters. A cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed. Something's off. Are those humans coming out of there? Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma! Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms?
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
They're coming closer. And they're armed! We're under attack! Fight back! Enemy spotted at 3 o'clock. More at 5 o'clock. Oh, is it the Exaltist troops in disguise? No, they emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive. What the are we seeing the dead in broad daylight? Ethereal or monster, just take them down. Reporting in. We've got casualties. We've got another wave of hostiles closing in on the right. We need backup. It's just as the Overseer said. Even a
Ooh, who is this with the hoodie?
is nothing for the Creator.
Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward the gate of the final domain.
Don't worry. My joy hasn't clouded my judgment, and my knowledge as a researcher remains sharp. The large-scale miasma activation experiment has already begun ahead of schedule. They'll never catch up to us on our path to the Creator.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Obol Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident. But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
But Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Mm-hmm. Only the Major General himself.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you. Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunque Summit scroll. Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Obol Squad, gear up and get ready!
It's time to move it.
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared. We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy, and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down. I'm counting on all of you, too. Please don't betray the trust that people have placed in the Defense Force.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, Obol never fails a mission.
Gather intel, eliminate bases. Alright. I know I said earlier that this probably isn't exactly a great place to end off because we were just jumping right into it, but I feel my body becoming sore, kind of, which, you know, isn't exactly a great sign, so we'll just tackle the rest of the story in one sitting, and, you know, we'll get blasted by whatever action we'll see. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night for the Honkai Impact event. Not expecting that stream to go on for that long, hopefully, so I can continue to rest. And then Friday, technically I could stream in the afternoon, but knowing my body, I'm probably still gonna feel a bit under the weather, so I'll probably just spend the first half of the day just resting, sleeping in. So I'll probably come back at night to either finish the rest of the ZZZ story, or maybe just do some chill Star Rail stuff. Judging from how much time I have left, I think I might just focus on the ZZZ story as well as the Honkai Impact event. So maybe I'll just do the HSR stuff on my own. I don't know. I mean, my throat's better. Last night was the worst of it, but now my sinus is not great, and then that's causing me to, you know, cough every now and then. So that's fun. Anyways, thank you for stopping by. I wish you good luck on your return to uni. Hope you have fun with Seed and Trigger. And good night.